Welcome to Colorlight Designs, where we feature short stories inspired by the art and designs of Mercury McCutcheon. This artwork and short story are called The Spark of Eternity. If you like this piece, please visit colorlightdesigns.com and download your free digital print. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoy the story. What if every stroke of genius came from a single ancient muse? Ava pondered this as she stared at the rejection email glowing on her tablet. Your submission does not meet our algorithmic standards for genuine human creativity. Consider using our AI enhancement suite for only $99 a month. Her stylist sailed across the room, clattering against the dented wall, an AI telling her she wasn't human enough. It was beyond irony. Ava's latest painting, a chaos of defiant colors poured from 3 sleepless nights, sat untouched on the easel. The critics called her work charmingly analog. In 2045, that wasn't a compliment. The library's basement was as uninspired as Ava felt, but the job paid her rent. Sorting through the rarely accessed physical archives, a graveyard of books too niche to digitize, she felt a peculiar tingle in her fingertips. A leather-bound tome tilted precariously on the shelf, its title shimmering like trapped starlight, The Spark of Eternity. "Self-help trash," Ava muttered, plucking it free. 10 steps to unleash your inner Da Vinci, now with mindfulness. As her fingers brushed the cover, a crackle of static surged up her arm. The book fell open, revealing pages written in gilt-edged calligraphy. To access the origin muse, one must first abandon the tyranny of sight. Create blind. Create mad. Ava snorted, "Medieval clickbait. Next, it'll ask for my credit card number to unlock premium inspiration features." That night, back in her studio, the words from the book whispered to her. Something about the cryptic instructions felt like a challenge. With a shrug, Ava tied a blindfold around her head. What's the worst that could happen? The first brushstroke felt electric. The second, impossible. By the third, she wasn't painting anymore. She was channeling. Hours later, when she removed the blindfold, the canvas glowed with a figure emerging from spirals of light, its face trapped between ecstasy and terror. It was the best thing she'd ever painted, and she had no memory of creating it. Word spread quickly. Ava's new works gained attention. Gallery owners who had once ignored her now flooded her inbox. One email gushed, "Love the neo-post-contemporary vibe, very human. Unless it's AI, either way we're intrigued." But the whispers in her mind grew louder. They started as suggestions. Add crimson, let the line flow like water. Soon they became demands. Sleep is for the ordinary. Your hands belong to us now. When an invitation arrived, written in shifting ink-like shadows, Ava found herself at an old church with abstract stained-glass windows that made her dizzy to look at. A woman with silver hair, wild as a thundercloud, greeted her. "You're not crazy," the woman said. "At least not yet. We've all felt her." "Her?" Ava asked. "The origin muse," the woman said, her laughter sharp as breaking glass. She whispered to Homer, guided Da Vinci, and now she's chosen you. AIs mimic creativity, but she is the source, and she's hungry. That night, back in her studio, Ava faced the largest canvas she'd ever worked on. The whispers clawed at her mind, now a deafening chorus. Pour yourself out, sacrifice everything. Burn bright, create eternal. Her phone buzzed. A text from her sister. "Haven't heard from you in weeks. Are you okay? Don't end up like Mom." Ava froze, her brush hovering over the canvas. Her mother had been a brilliant architect, until the day she designed a building so perfect it broke her mind trying to comprehend it. The whispers coiled around her, tempting. You could surpass her. Immortality is yours. "No," Ava whispered, lowering the brush. But she didn't stop creating. This time every stroke was deliberate, every decision her own. For 36 hours straight she worked, not a conduit for the muse, but her equal. When the painting was unveiled at the New Wave Gallery, critics called it transcendent, impossible, and too human to be AI. The piece depicted a woman at the crossroads of light and shadow, her face serene yet knowing, surrounded by fragments of every artwork that had ever moved the human soul. The whispers had quieted, but Ava knew they were not gone. She had stolen fire from the gods without being consumed. For now. As she left the gallery, a faint voice curled in her mind. "We'll meet again." Ava smiled and tucked her paintbrush into her bag. "Maybe," she said. The end. Thank you so much for listening. If you enjoyed this story, please be sure to like and subscribe. And don't forget to stop by colorlightdesigns.com and grab your free digital print.